Hello everyone, Brian here. I just recently posted a video where we kicked off our 2022 growing year and we saw some of the seedlings of plants that we grow. And today we're going to be out in the front yard for a little bit. I want to show you some of the mature versions of those things that we're growing, including this cauliflower here. And it's ready to harvest, and that's why I'm out here to make this video, just to be able to show you this cauliflower before we harvest it. Over there, Owen's working on his dinosaur egg dig, so you'll probably see him moving about if you're curious about who that guy is. So here with this cauliflower, one of the interesting things is that it's pretty low and bushy, and it is quite hidden from view, which is a nice thing. And we're going to be peeling some of this back, and you can see the cauliflower. You might notice some frass on here, and that's from the cutworms that are here. And one of the things about this growing method here is that when this plant was attacked by caterpillars, I didn't do anything to spray them or remove them. Rather, I just made sure that the plant got sufficient water, and it gave it extra feedings of fish fertilizer and other liquid fertilizers like the Max C. And so far it's worked out. It's freed my time from having to worry about the bugs. And I think as a result, possibly the plant reacted by wrapping the head with the leaves. And sometimes with cauliflower, you have to come in and manually cover it so that the sun doesn't blanch it too much, so the sun doesn't cause the cauliflower to turn yellow. So that's what we have. It's a good size cauliflower. This is the best size cauliflower we've ever grown. Normally it's the size of my thumb, and now we got one that's a pretty good size here. So I'm gonna leave this here, and we're gonna harvest it maybe for dinner tomorrow night. And I'm gonna move along and show you some of the other things that we have growing that you may have seen as a seedling in the other video, including the Danish ballhead cabbage. So let me move around. Before we go to that one, here's the giant mustard. This is the Gai Choi, and you can start to see that it's starting to form a nice tight head. This is the thick stem that we're after. We're also after the leaves too. Let's come around this way. Some cars are going by, so let me pause a little bit so that it doesn't get into your speakers too much. Here is a Miranda Broccoli, and we're starting to see a little tiny broccoli in the middle. And then this is the Asperbrock. We've already harvested quite a bit from it. And then over here are the Gailans. So we have the different succession plantings of them. And we also have, this is the Eastern Magic Broccoli. Some more greens like the Bok Choy. And then this is the succession planting of the Gailan once more. And these are direct sown. Direct sowing is something that I want to focus more on this year because it takes less effort to do. So the car just went by, so I wanted to, in case it masked the sound. Succession sowing is something I want to do more this year because it's less effort than having to start the seeds inside and then coming out and transplanting them. Okay, let's move on. We got a bunch of things that are popping out, like peas over there. And then this is our Peruvian corn. This is the Cauliflower Chulipai corn that we have on the stalks there. I want to keep this video a little bit more on the short side because there's a lot to see and talk about. So I want to skip ahead and show you the Danish ballhead cabbage that we have. This is a pretty good size now, and we're going to harvest it in the next few days. I think what we're going to do is we're going to make a stew from it, maybe some beans, some ham, onions, and sliced up cabbage, have it as a stew. So that's what we have growing out here. And before I sign off, I want to show you this citrus here. This is a Genoa Lemon, and we're having a wonderful citrus year. I want to do a video on the comparisons of the blood oranges. We have quite a few varieties to do a comparison video. And then one that I'm excited about is the blood orange that we grafted a couple of years ago, the Bahabza blood orange, and it has oranges on there. and I want to do a tasting video for you. So let me walk over here. And as with most of the videos I like to do, I like to spend a lot of energy on them and edit them and make them fun to watch. So it's something that I need to spend some time and set aside to do that for you. So here's the Bahabza blood orange. Here's a preview of it. And we grafted this 2 years ago. This is one of the first grafts that we did. And we have some oranges to taste test. And then another one that we have is the King Tanger. This is a type of mandarin. And this is one called Gamsan in Vietnam. It's got a very interesting history. A lot of the mandarins that we're consuming these days that are marketed as cuties, halos, they are derived from this variety. So that's what we're gonna do this year is taste testing. And then, as I mentioned, we have quite a few varieties of blood oranges that are great for a comparison video, like this Toroko, and then this Sanguinelli blood orange over here, and then our Moro blood oranges are in the backyard. So that's what we have today, and possibly in upcoming videos for the near future. So I hope you stick around and check in and see how we're doing. Thanks for watching, and have a wonderful day.